Are we starting live video?
And you're live.
We're live. I'm pulling up the show notes. Open. So, welcome to Tech Tuesday. I don't have my show notes open yet, so I can't tell what date it is.
Would you like me to print them out for you, sir?
No, I got it. It's right here.
That was so you know who I am.
Yeah, so it's the 9th. It's the 9th.
Yep, it is.
It's the 9th of what, January? Right?
Yes, 2018.
It's not 2017 anymore. Which is really great. Like, here's hoping for a better 2018 than 2017. 2017, that was a harsh one. A little harsh, but...
It had 52 awesome live shows of the Tech.
There were good parts and bad parts.
It did, and it didn't. We didn't.
Not of Tech Tuesday.
Yeah,
2017.
As far as I know, we didn't miss a show.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So that is 52. But with me, right? We got a special guest today. What's your name?
My name is Brian Bird, and I'm trying to figure out what Mark's doing with the white disc.
Pay no attention.
Okay.
And so, Brian Bird, you're here. You're a professor at Lane Community College in the CIS department?
The CIT, Computer Information Technology Department.
All right.
At LCC, yeah.
And you're here to talk about, you have a course coming up in the upcoming term that's...
Right.
When's the term starting?
The term started Monday, actually.
Oh, okay.
And we had the first class meeting Monday.
Nice.
So the class we're talking about is an Android app development class. And actually, students can still register. So if someone's interested, it's not too late.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm actually offering the course both online and on campus.
Oh, cool.
So I stream it live, so you can participate in a live video stream using Zoom. And then there's a recording, so if the noon Monday, Wednesday time doesn't work for some students, they can just watch the recording, and all the course materials are all online. So if someone joins sometime later this week, it's pretty easy to catch up.
Nice, especially because it's first week, so it's all like rubrics and that is...
Oh, well, they're actually making apps this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're not going to waste time.
You're not. No, we got 10 weeks. Every week is precious, so we're
right. Yeah.
But yeah, so the mobile app development course. What you're going to talk about? So what is the mobile app development course?
So I think
what will the students be doing?
Yeah, what will they be doing? So they're going to be each week doing an app for a lab assignment. Then also do a term project, and then at the end of the term, they can put that project into the Google Play Store and actually have an app out there. They can send emails to their friends and say, "Hey, download my app."
That's actually really, really cool.
Right? Yeah.
Wow, I didn't. That's really neat.
Yeah, we didn't do that before. So Josh had this class.
I back in it must have been like 2013.
Yeah, it was the first year I taught the class.
But I took the mobile app development course.
And really, to be honest, I hadn't figured out the App Store at that point.
Yeah.
So we didn't do that, but now.
But even when I took it at the very beginning, it was a really excellent course. It was really well put together, and they were using Xamarin. Yeah,
so that's a significant aspect, is that we're using Xamarin's platform. So the programming is all being done with C# and .NET. And you want me to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so one of the big things with mobile app development is you don't want to have to write your app, two different versions of your app, one for iOS, one for Android.
Because I think this kind of comes into my sort of next question, which is what you're about to say, because it's like, so then the question that follows is, you don't want to, do different things for iOS and Android, but why is the sort of semi-native mobile app development still important? Isn't everything just in a browser these days? And you just use React and then it's all done, right?
So I mean, if you want to be cross-platform, you could just make a web page, and as long as people have internet, they can look at your reactive web page. But then there are other solutions for cross-platform. Like there's an older solution is Apache Cordova, which is not a bad solution, but the apps don't really look like.
Yeah,
and
you've actually been doing some Cordova stuff. Stuff with Cordova. I haven't personally been working with it, but we've been doing some Cordova stuff where I work now, and it's we're not going to be using Cordova.
So for the people who don't know, Cordova is one approach to solving the problem of how do I not have to make two versions of the app, one for iOS and one for Android. And the Cordova approach is that you're using HTML, as you know, HTML5 and JavaScript, and then the app runs in an invisible browser. So it's kind of a web app in disguise.
Yeah.
And it has access to APIs that you wouldn't have access to from a web app. So it's a solution. And then better solutions.
And then Xamarin.
Well, then there's React Native, which actually is going to give you a nicer solution than Cordova.
Nice.
Or Iconic. And all of them, though, are using the HTML5 plus JavaScript approach, whether it's React Native, Iconic, Cordova.
So if you're a web developer, that they're familiar.
Yeah, and that can be a good solution. The thing is, it's not going to look just like a native app, because it's not. And it's not going to quite have the performance of a native app.
Yeah.
So what Xamarin gives you is the option to have it actually is a truly native app. And you can go one of two approaches with Xamarin. You can use true native UIs, so you're actually using the Android UI on Android and the iOS UI on iOS.
Yeah, and I think when I took the course, I think that's what we were doing.
That was what you did,
the Android UI stuff, and it was actually really, really cool because even though we were using Xamarin, cross-platform thing, we got to learn a lot about the Android environment because it is developing for a mobile native environment is so much different than developing for like PC or something like that. Like it is just even the amount of work that you have to do to get your app to not completely disappear every time you rotate the phone.
Right.
It's just that's just.
Well, how often do you rotate your desktop computer?
Exactly.
You don't grab. Yeah, so there are all kinds of things that a mobile device can do that make that give you more opportunities and richness, but it's also there's more of a challenge.
Yeah, but it's absolutely worth learning.
Right. So with Xamarin, you can actually use true native UIs. So your app won't just look like it's a native app. It really is a native app. And Xamarin gives you a thin C# wrapper around all of the Java APIs. So if you're programming with the Xamarin platform, you're going to learn all the same APIs you would learn if you're using Java.
So in the course, are you using the native UI?
Yeah, so we're still doing the native UI approach, and as you know, there's also the
because the course is Android.
Yeah, and
more Android focused.
It is. It's Android focused, and I really want the course to be transferable, so that if you've taken this course and you've learned to develop with Xamarin, and you want to do pure native development with Android Studio and Java or Kotlin, the new programming language that Android Studio supports.
Oh, nice.
So, that you already know how to do that because you'll have learned all the ins and outs of the Android UI and the Android UI APIs and the native Android APIs. You learn all those when you use Xamarin, so it's really easy to cross over to do direct Java development using Android Studio. It's really the same.
Yeah.
It's even the same class names and method calls that you're using in Java versus C#. So.
Nice. And then Java and C# are basically equivalent languages anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So it's really not.
Yeah. I used to say that C# was a better Java. Back at Java 1.6.
Oh yeah.
When Java was not doing so well, but Java's done a lot of catching up. So.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
With Java 9, it's a very comparable language.
Yeah. And so you kind of gone over stuff. So we talked about 2013, probably around there was when the course first started offering the course. So why did you initially sort of begin developing this course?
Seriously, the real reason?
Yeah.
Not the reason I told the college.
Well, what's the reason you told the college?
I told the college that mobile app development is a hot job skill that's in high demand.
Yeah.
And so we should be teaching our students mobile app development.
And we do. I think especially now, even though a lot of stuff is browser based, right? We live in a mobile first world now.
Right,
if you're not developing mobile first, then it's you should be.
Yeah.
And so it's still, even if you're using browser stuff, it's still, I feel very good to know what's happening under the hood and what's actually going on in that phone.
Sure.
Right. But what's the real?
Well, the real reason is because I just thought it would be really fun. And I wanted to.
I think that's a better reason.
Yeah, I thought it would be really fun to teach a mobile app course, and in the process, learn to do it myself.
Yeah.
Because I kind of knew how to do it before I started teaching the course. But as you know, when you teach something, that's when you really learn it. Mm-hmm. So that was my real reason, is I wanted to really hone my skills in mobile app development.
Fantastic. So. And then I guess the last question that I'll have for you is, the classic sort of. So the course has already started, but it's not too late. If you want to sign up, you can. How if I'm watching this and I'm interested in learning myself some mobile app development, how can I go about doing that?
So unfortunately, LCC's enrollment and registration procedure is a little complicated. So the best thing to do would be to go to birdsbits.blog. That's my blog. So it's just birdsbits.blog.
Yeah.
And I've got a post about the course, and right at the beginning there it tells you how to get enrolled at LCC and how to register for the course.
Fantastic.
So that's the easiest way. And I enjoy interacting with students. So, if you have questions, at the top of that blog page, there's a contact button, and you can just send me a message. And any questions you have, I'm happy to answer.
All right. So that's mobile app development. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Great to be here, Josh.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. So I think we'll go ahead and move on to our next segment. You can go ahead and grab our friend Mark over there.
It's time for the super exciting part.
Time for the super exciting show, the second best part of the show, which is the rest of the show.
Nice.
Other than the interviewers, but thank you very much, Brian, for being on the show. If you want, you can hang around, or
sure, I'll hang around and watch the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's always appreciated. We always like viewers, but also TechTuesday is happening right downstairs, so there's stuff to do. If you're keen on doing stuff.
So how's this going to work if you didn't print anything out?
I got it on my handy.
So am I supposed to be looking at my handy too, or is it just?
We can kind of dual handy a little bit. So
dual handy? That sounds horrible.
That sounds interesting. So first,
note to self: pro tip: don't say dual handy during the live stream.
Yes. So first, we always do. So we always do the Eugene Tech Jobs. I write the show notes on Monday afternoon, and Monday afternoon the jobs weren't posted yet. So
sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, so I'm going to EugeneTechJobs.com right now.
A fantastic source for all jobs in the region, curated, and it's not like this monster list of a bunch of jobs you see every week.
It's actually like a blog post.
And it's like well written.
It's well written.
And it usually does a handful of jobs. What
so right now we got 7 jobs from 4 companies for this week.
That's a big week.
Let's see here. Oregon Community Credit Union, they're looking for a business intelligence analyst.
Nice.
Dan Herman Consulting Incorporated, they are
BI. Tell me more about that BI thing. Oh, we're not supposed to do that. We just go back and forth. We just say what jobs are coming in.
Oh, no, we can talk about it.
What's the BI thing?
So business intelligence analyst, let's see here. Oregon OCCU, they're looking for a script runner and builder. So basically, it's like data.
Do they say what stack they're using? Is it like Dynamics?
Well, let me just click on the link and find out.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, I
asked. Don't click on any links. Go back.
Yeah, it's.
Anyway, if you want to find out more about the BI job, go check it out.
EugeneTechJobs.com. That's where it's at.
Not really. Kind of sort of affiliated with Eugene Tech, but not actually.
Yeah, we should eat it. We should do that at some point and just be like.
No. More smaller things are resilient.
Yeah, makes sense. We should at least have like a redirect on our page.
Oh, clearly.
And just like UGTech.org/jobs and takes you to the Eugene.
Oh, that's a fine job.
We should do that.
Can we do that?
You can do that in like 2 seconds.
I'll do it right after the show.
Yeah, do that.
I'll get permission.
Yeah. And so that's a thing, is the business intelligence analyst at OCCU. Dan Herman Consulting Incorporated is looking for a IT systems / network engineer.
Dan Herman?
Yes.
All right. Never heard of him.
Yes. And then Blackstorm Labs, of course. We had
Game Dev Group.
Yeah, Game Dev Group. We had Ben Garney on the show like a month back or so talking about
Blackstorm. Is he with Blackstorm?
Yeah.
Right.
And they're the ones who did Everwing on.
Right, they came to town like 6 months ago, and they're building an office and doing stuff.
So they're doing Everwing, which is the only. I'm pretty sure probably the only Facebook Messenger game you've ever heard of. Because it's
I totally got hit. I totally got hit with that, and I was like, "Oh goodness!" One of my friends found a Facebook gang.
Yeah, but no, they're actually local, so it's a good excuse.
Yeah, and then I was like immediately like, "What is this crap?" And they're like, "No, it's our friends." I was like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, so it's okay. It's okay to spam everybody because they're our friends.
Yeah, my immediate reaction when I see something come through Facebook Messenger is like, "It's a mistake."
Yeah.
Like one of my friends stumbled into
it's really
get
weird.
a free toaster if you click this link, and it just spammed all their friends with it.
Yeah,
Everwing's a thing.
Yeah, so
and they're hiring.
Yeah, they're hiring. So they're definitely at least hiring a software engineer, but there are job postings on their website for game engineer, core engineer, and studio engineer.
Awesome.
So, they're actively promoting right now a software engineer position. So there's at least one, maybe for Limelight Department is also looking for a web developer in specifically PHP and WordPress.
They do that.
Yep. Apparently, they also don't put their name on their Craigslist ads for some reason, and it's like, why? Just
Limelight Department.
Limelight Department, and
they've got new branding. They're over. They're like the anchor tenant at MindWorks.
Yeah, they've been there for.
And so I don't know if they're anchor tenant or just like really closely co-located. Yeah. But they got a new branding. I watched the film they did, which was basically they live streamed redoing their branding.
Oh, nice.
And they went around from office to office to see the different pieces in the machinery going on, and it was cool.
That's cool.
It was cool. Limelight, check them out.
And then there are a few jobs that have been open for a little bit, for like over, looks like 2 months.
Goodness.
They might have a candidate already. They might not. They might be closed. They might be open, but they're still like they say.
This is all for Limelight.
Yeah, or no. This is more. We're done.
Oh, I see.
So Palo Alto Software is maybe looking for a QA analyst.
Yeah.
Highmark's maybe looking for a programmer.
Yeah.
Concentric Sky is maybe looking for an experienced software engineer.
Yeah.
And SheerID is maybe looking for a senior full stack engineer.
Well, yeah, and this happens a lot of the bigger houses. Like I know CBT does this. They're basically always looking for good people.
Yeah.
And so, if you're a QA analyst, if you're a web developer, especially if you're using the popular stacks around town, there's basically an open rec going on all the time. Everybody seems to be hiring right now. So, if you're having a hard time figuring that out, join the Slack. Maybe you can find somebody who works there. Maybe you can work an angle to elevate your resume to the top, because they are always looking for good people. So if you're a good person and you can't find a job, let's fix that mismatch and you get the right people talking.
Exactly, and the jobs board on the Slack is it's actually fairly active. And some good stuff happens on there.
And the Slack we're talking about, there's a self-inviter at eugslack.com. Mm-hmm. And so you can sign up for it. It's the Eugene Tech Slack.
Sign up. It's free. It takes like 2 seconds. It's awesome. And so those are the jobs.
Good job with the jobs. That was the longest jobs thing I think we ever did.
Yeah, because we didn't just go back and forth. It was a little bit more fun than usual. So
because I can't see anything.
I like it. Yeah.
Because you're hoarding the data.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe this is a better format. Maybe this is a more fun format.
More fun for you because you can see the data.
Yep. Do you want to see it?
I can only be so witty
because we got it right here, right? So now we're on the Switchboard Picks, right? And
you just read all the things.
All right. So I'll just read all the things and then we'll talk about it. So. Let's see here. What's going on? So, January 10th, which is
already happened?
Tomorrow.
Oh, goodness. What's going on tomorrow?
Women in Transition at Lane Community College info session. So, Women in Transition program at Lane Community College.
That's a great program.
Yeah, so I don't actually know anything about that program.
The Women in Transition?
Yeah, I don't know what that program's about. But, I'm sure it's great. Don't get me wrong.
We'll find out more.
Yeah, well...
Go to the thing tomorrow. Actually, where's it at? It's downtown?
Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. There will be a free information session to help women getting started at Lane Community College.
Main campus?
It will be...
and this is on the switchboard.
Yes, this is on the switchboard.
So it might be downtown. It's probably at the main campus.
Probably.
I would guess.
Attendance
you never know.
Yeah, attendance is actually required to enroll in the Women in Transition program.
Here's a pro tip if you're using the switchboard and you have an event. What, when, and where.
Yes.
And we know what it is. We know when it is. We're just having a hard time figuring out where it is.
It might also be in the event, so we'll see about that. But it looks like there is a gender. You can also call a phone number that's on the switchboard.
Fine, I'll go get my computer.
Or
Jeez.
you can visit the Gender Equality Center on the LCC main campus, Building Run 1, Room 2. And then they might have more info there. So that's the thing. Let's see here. We got another post. That post was from Lauren, by the way.
Lauren Jerome.
Lauren.
Of Arwich fame and
Yeah.
Mindbox Studios.
Mm-hmm. So then the next post we're going to talk about. So LauraCon, online 2018.
Is it
watch
for
party.
Lauraville?
Let's see.
LauraCon for Lauraville?
Maybe. It's a PHP-oriented online tech conference. I guess it's coming up. It's going to be on February 7th, so the conference is like out of town. It's somewhere.
LauraCon, yeah.
Yeah, Laravel. They organized it. They got a bunch of speakers.
Lauraville. So it's LauraCon.
Mm-hmm. And so Ethan Clevenger is his name, is looking for...
Thanks, Ethan, for using the switchboard.
Yes, thank you. He's looking for interest, seeing if there's interest in an online watch party for the event. So it's all about PHP, so it's anyone who's interested in PHP, or who likes PHP, or even Laravel if you're interested in them as a company separately, that'll be cool. But he's kind of gauging interest on this before taking steps to like get a space and stuff like that. So if you like PHP...
I just want to back it up a second for the Women in Transition information sessions. There's a number of them, and the last one is Wednesday, January 10th, 2018, 10 a.m. to noon. Attend all of these at the LCC main campus, building number 1, room 202.
Perfect.
Meanwhile, back to you with the Lauraville conference.
Yes. So Ethan is just looking to see how many people are interested.
So it's a simulcast. Basically, this thing's happening somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
He's curious how many people want to hang out.
So it's like you'd still need to buy a ticket, or like an online ticket sort of thing, which would be like $25.
Well, I think you can get like a broadcasting ticket, and so basically, you could get like if you got a dozen people responding that they want to do it, he could like do it in the coach shop space or do it somewhere. Mm-hmm. And this is a shameless plug.
Yeah,
just like mentioned.
It's great. Well, that's
anyway,
where
we're set up for it, right?
Yeah.
There's a projector there. You could project on the wall. You could sit on this couch and watch that conference. Okay. If you're interested in that, respond to the Switchboard post and say, "Yo, you can totally do that."
Yeah. So that would be cool.
I'm going to respond right now.
You should do it. And then the last Switchboard post I want to talk about today is a neat thing that happens at MindWorks every Wednesday.
Is that yoga thing?
Yeah, it's a yoga thing.
Tell me all about it.
So if you're into tech and also yoga, then boy howdy do we have a treat for you. Because lunchtime at, let's see here, so Eugene MindWorks hosts Wellness Wednesday and lunchtime #yoga for co-working folks every Wednesday at 12:05. Not 12, not noon, it's 12:05, don't get it twisted, okay? There'll be a 45-minute mindful breath of movement for the casual office staff and casual clothing. You'll leave feeling refreshed and energized. It's $8 to drop in, I guess. But monthly and company memberships are available at co-working prices. And I think if you have an office at MindWorks, you get some kind of special deal with that as well. So if you interested in breathing, right? If breathing is a thing you like to do, if that's like a passion of yours.
Is that a yoga thing?
I think that's a yoga thing, is breathing.
So I'm a yogist because I'm good at breathing.
Mm-hmm. Because it's, I think I mentioned breathing. Yeah, mindful breath and movement. So nice. Yeah, mindful breathing.
You know, I've been chatting him up online. He's very tech savvy for being a yoga person.
Yeah, Benjamin.
Not just Wilkinson. Summarily disrespect every yoga person as not being tech savvy, but he's really interested in engaging the tech community. Like he's like, tech people should be doing more of this wellness stuff, and I'm like, you are right. And so we're trying to find different avenues and angles to get people to go. But sounds like every Wednesday.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, like it's only like for a 45-minute yoga class, it's only $8 for you to drop in.
Super cheap. How's it be free?
That's really cheap.
I tell you what, if you go to the show and you say that you saw it here on the Tech Tuesday live show, tell him Mark Davis will cover your bill. I'll pay your bill.
Oh yeah, all right.
I'll totally do that.
Sweet, $8. Oh man, I hope you're ready for the hundreds of people.
So Matt Sayer will probably do it just to get $8 out of me.
Yes.
Go, Matt. Make it happen.
Do it. And if you're commenting, we can't see your comments because we don't have. Kim's not here.
I got a computer right here.
Oh, you can go to Facebook. Because I don't have Facebook on my phone. Because when I put Facebook on my phone, it becomes a problem for me, like personally.
Oh yeah, I'm totally trending away from Facebook.
And so, like, I can't.
I mean, look for this show happening anywhere else in 2018.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
Simulcasting, I think, is the future of everybody.
Yeah, we're just going to be super live all the time.
Yep.
If you haven't, if you don't know, 2018 is the year of the stream, live streaming. We're going to be streaming all the things.
Yep.
And it's just going to be a little bit off the hook.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for the wackiness.
And so that's a Switchboard.
All right, cool.
We're going to move on to the events. Got some cool stuff going on. So tomorrow... What's up?
Oh, we have a lurker in the back. He's just like being entertained. Can you give me, like, we were just doing yoga. Can you give me a tree pose back there or something? You're a yoga guy.
I can do a tree pose.
Nice. So you should just do, what is it, interpretive yoga back there
interpretive
for
yoga.
the rest of the show. We can do that.
That's pretty good.
So.
But yeah, so upcoming events. So Wednesday is that meeting.
First Wednesday game dev dinner.
That was last week.
Every Wednesday is game coffee startup at the Barn Light.
Absolutely.
And then there's also, like, is Rain doing one of their Wednesday things?
The Ferdy Lab Startup Center is having their in
the Springfields.
Yeah, in Springfield.
Yeah.
The Ferdy Lab Startup Center, they're having their open mentor hours in Ferdy Lab Springfield at 9 a.m.
9 to noon, something like that.
Something like that. 9 a.m. also, of course, as you said, is the Game Startup Coffee Meetup. That's
every Wednesday at the Barn Light.
That's a really good one.
I go there every time. You know, I've changed my schedule so that every Wednesday morning, sometime before that meeting happens, I show up. And CBT Nuggets buys coffee.
Yeah.
For the Game Startup folks.
Get some delicious, because the coffee at Barlight it's really good. It's slightly better coffee.
It's slightly better than coffee you're going to get anywhere else.
It's slightly better coffee than coffee you'll get anywhere else, and it's amazing. And so definitely highly recommended, especially for the free coffee. Let's see here. The Eugene Online Course Creators Meetup. They're having their 6 p.m. Let's Talk Course Creation. I believe it's a monthly meeting.
Yeah.
That they do. So if you're a course creator, I'm looking at one right now. Then go.
Brian Bird, have you been to the Course Creators Meetup?
I haven't. It sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I think you should go. I've been thinking about going because.
When, where?
6 p.m. tomorrow at TBA, so who knows?
TBA, okay.
TBD.
Not to be confused with TBL, which is the Barn Light.
Yes.
Someday I'm gonna open up a bar, and it's gonna be whatever the name of it is. The acronyms will be TBA.
Yeah.
You just see how many random people you have show up at your bar.
Where is that Course Creators thing posted?
It's on Meetup.
On Meetup.
In the Eugene Online Course Creators Meetup group.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, and then Hack Salem is having their January meetup at 7 p.m. at the Willamette Valley Multiple Services Building, probably in Salem, I imagine.
Yeah.
And then moving on to Thursday, let's see here. So the Cottage Grove folks are having the Startup Coffee Meetup in Cottage Grove. That'll be at 10 a.m. at Backstage Bakery and Cafe. So that's
so much fun. I haven't been to Cottage Grove in a while.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see here. And then Game Dev Happy Hour, of course, 5:30 p.m. at the Starlight.
On Thursdays?
On Thursdays.
You know, I was encouraging somebody was saying that the AR/VR group hasn't met lately. And I was encouraging them to go to the Star, to maybe just show up at the Starlight thing. You think it's a good idea to mash that up?
I think it's an excellent idea because the Game Dev Happy Hour, I don't really go to that one because I don't know, Thursdays just don't work for me for some reason.
I never got the hang of Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursdays are just a problem for me, right? So it's like I rarely.
But it's a great venue. They've got like big screens.
Yeah, they got a big screen.
And so they got screens. So it's like they could be doing they could be doing like sports.
Yeah.
But they'll do games. Mm-hmm. And I've seen the VR. Emmett will sometimes set up his VR stuff there, and it's a great venue.
I have no doubt that the Starlight people will be 100% down for
all right.
doing that.
Well, I'll keep pushing on that. I think it's a good idea.
And then the 500 Women Scientists Pod in Eugene is having their meet, greet, and plan event at the First National Tap House at 7 p.m.
Nice. And that's also on Thursday?
That is also on Thursday.
What a busy Thursday.
Yeah. And then let's see here. So Friday, the Eugene Teal Organization Explorations group is putting on their Teal Explorers meetup at Rain Eugene at 4:30 p.m.
Right on,
And of course, 6 p.m. Open Act Night at the Eugene Makerspace every Friday and Tuesday. What? I'm pretty sure that's still going on anyway.
Oh my goodness, but you know what is happening? I was so upset. I went to the Holt Center today at 4 p.m.
There's some people walking around. What's going on there?
I went to the Holt Center because I wanted to get tickets for the Tesla show.
Yeah.
That is tomorrow and Thursday, and then it's going to be in Portland and in Bend and whatever. Totally sold out.
Really?
Me and everybody that was in line at the Holt Center was there to get Tesla tickets.
Wow.
And we all got turned away. Next time, do it in a bigger venue.
Well, bad for you, but awesome for the...
Awesome for Harmonic Labs. We had them on the show.
Yeah, had them on the show.
Did you see the high quality videos that they've been putting as part of their promo for this?
I haven't, but again, I'm not on Facebook.
They're super awesome. And no, it was like it was nice. They were very generous to be on our show. We're very low production quality, and but no, it's great. It's our Harmonic Labs jam, and
that's really
it's going to be a really amazing show. And I'm super sad that I'm going to miss it. Here, pro tip: don't go cheap. Like last week, I was like, "Oh, I'm going to buy a ticket," and I went online, and it was like $5 service fee, and I was like, "Screw that! I'm going to come on over. Come on over." Huh?
Yeah, we're live.
You can get a beer. Wait, you can get a beer and hang out back there, and then you can optionally be on the show.
Yeah, Laura's here, everybody.
Or not, depending on her mood.
It's up to whatever.
But anyway, so I didn't get tickets online because I didn't want to pay the $5 fee, and I was like, oh, it's so close downtown. I'm just going to wander by and get tickets, and then I didn't, and then I waited a week, and then I went to do it today. And I completely screwed myself because they're totally sold out.
Yeah, it's usually worth eating.
And they're not doing like a standing room only or rush tickets or any of that stuff. They're just like, nope.
Sword Theater is sold out and deal with it.
Bigger theater next time.
Bigger theater next time. Yes.
And
well, that's what our message to the whole time.
I'll plan better next time.
Yes, and better planning. So yeah, that was Friday, and then the last day, Tuesday, January 16th. So that's actually going to be a pretty cool day because, of course, there's TechTuesday going on, but also, looking through this stuff, there's TechTuesday going on. Bend Arduino Group, they're having their Tuesday. Bend Arduino Group, Trinity Lutheran, they're having their cool thing. Open Hack Night again, of course, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And but the big deal that's going on.
What's the big deal?
Big deal is a Hack for a Cause info session.
Oh my goodness, that's totally
PM.
right. Next Tuesday.
Yeah, at Axe, Billy Grill, and Sports Bar.
So it is Hack for a Cause season.
Yes.
And this is like the first event of a thing that's going to end up going until June. And Hack for a Cause is a big regional event where we get all the developers together and get all the community groups together and try to match up some needs of talent there, because a lot of these community groups they want to be tech enabled, but they're not sure what that looks like, and so they bring challenges. So this is the beginning of challenge season, and so next Tuesday, show up at the Axe Billy Grill, and you can hear more about generally what Hack for a Cause is all about. But if you're a a NGO or a nonprofit organization and you need some tech enabling, bring your challenge. So I'll explain how that works. And then between now and getting closer to the event, I'm on the steering committee. This is why I know a bunch about this.
I didn't bother printing the actual event info because I knew you'd be on top of it.
I'm totally on top of it. Anyway, it's going to be cool. So if you want to find out more about it, there's a Hack for a Cause. Go to the info meetup. There's also a Hack for Cause Slack channel where people will answer questions for you. And just generally, it's a cool thing. So
is the Slack channel part of the Eugene Tech channel? Or?
Yeah, on Eugene Tech, there's an entire Slack devoted to this, but that's more for the event itself and when people show up to the event, which is in June. And so this is the kickoff for Hack for a Cause season, and they'll be explaining how it works. And
and so once again, 5 p.m. at Axe Billy Grill and Sports Bar next week. It's going to be a big deal.
Cool. Well, I'm going to see if we have a second. You want to be on the show?
Sure. I'd like to just make a quick announcement.
Sure. You want to sit here?
Come over here so you're a bit closer to the microphones.
I was just yelling in the mic.
It's all good.
Nice.
Where's the camera? Lauren, thank you for being on the show. Camera's right there.
Right on.
That little black spot on the top right of the
right on. Okay, we're okay.
Yeah.
Some different equipment today. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Don't forget to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lauren Jerome. I'm with Redefining Women in Tech, Rain Eugene, Mindbox Studios.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like to get involved with things.
So what's your
All
announcement?
right, so my announcement, which is shortly to be announced on the Eugene Tech Switchboard within the next, hopefully, 24 to 48 hours.
Sweet.
We are, I am with several other members of the community helping to host a startup weekend, TechStars event here in Eugene. It's the weekend after bar camp, so the 26th, 27th, and 28th. And we have a special promo code going right now where the first 10 people to register will get the best deal on the tickets for the weekend. I think it comes down to $10 to register for early birds. The code is first 10, all caps,
Nice.
FIRST,
All caps.
and the numeral 10. And that we have the event posted on Facebook.
Except it's all caps. So you have to be listening.
I don't know if it matters. I mean, I'm kind of hoping it's smart enough to just, work.
I bet it's not. I bet.
All right,
$10.
First 10, I guess we'll see who's smart enough to
We'll
figure out how
find
to get the promo code to work. Registration happens on Eventbrite, but the link is available on Facebook, and I think the link may have also been posted to Twitter.
Cool.
We'll get it posted on Instagram, the Switchboard, and all the other places.
So what's the startup weekend going to be about?
So startup weekend format is basically a 3-day work session to build a business. So people come in the first day on Friday. People will show up around 6 o'clock p.m. after work. People will pitch ideas for a startup, and then the attendees will rally around the ideas that they like the most, select teams, and spend the weekend building a business. And there will be mentors and speakers available to help. On Sunday, all of the teams will present to a panel of judges, and the judges will pick the winners who did the best work on their business over the weekend, and there will be some prizes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
Fabulous prizes.
Yes, fabulous prizes. We've got some great sponsors, so it's promising to be a pretty good event. I think it's going to be. It's over at Rain Eugene, 942 Olive Street. That's where the event will take place, which is the same as bar camp.
And so but this will be the weekend of the 26th.
The weekend of the 26th.
And be sure to register now.
Register now because the
Use
next
your
promo
code.
codes won't be as awesome. So be one of the first 10 for the best prices. You'll get 7 meals over the course of the weekend, which is a killer deal. Yeah. Just eat all weekend, plus make great friends and meet some
That's
awesome
worth
mentors
it
in
just
the
for the
community.
food.
Totally,
That's
It's worth it just for the food.
That's get fed for a weekend
Yeah,
for $10.
exactly.
That's not bad.
Exactly. So if you happen to not be one of the first 10 and you're looking for a promo code to register because the price will go up, feel free to reach out and we might be able to, swing something. So
Have you gotten one of these before?
no. Thanks, the magnet.
We got magnets
So that's a magnet.
Oh, right on.
It's not a sticker.
Love
it's
all the
It's a
swag.
magnet.
All the swag.
And
Right
So
on.
we have those. So if you want a magnet, come up to the coach shop somehow. We'll give you a magnet. But yeah, I think
You
that's
gotta
thank
be
you very
on the
much.
show.
And then I'll give you a little preview. This is an announcement that's coming up soon. We'll be announcing the big Mozilla-funded Redefining Women in Tech events over the next few days as well. Hopefully by the end of this week, if not the beginning of next week. Those are...
They're coming up.
Yeah, they're coming up. The first event is going to be on February 1st, and the second event is going to be on the 27th of February. And so more information on those will be coming soon. Those will be co-streamed events with one location on campus at U of O at the Knight Library, and the other location being downtown at the Rain Eugene Olive Street building. And so we'll be announcing the topics and sending out links for people to register for those pretty soon.
It's really exciting. It's going to be that event's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
that event's
it's going to be
spectacular.
Fun. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I'm going to go join the TechTuesday folks downstairs.
Do it. We're all going to do that probably. So
yeah.
I think, Mark, you can press a little, I think it's a blue button on the
I'm just
right
going to
side.
pick it up and walk downstairs with it.
All right, fine. You can do that too. You can do it. We'll see if the Wi-Fi holds up.
It'll be fun. Right.
Oh, nice. You can do that.
Whoa, what happened?
Well, it's good to see all you guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to go home and have dinner.
All right.
You
do
should.
it.
I'm just gonna walk downstairs. Oh, you know what I kind of want though is I kind of want the whole thing to go with me.
Oh, you do?
I shouldn't have just grabbed that.
Okay, so I've got
Alright.
a sort of random but not so random question. You're all pretty in touch with what's happening in town. And Mark earlier said something about the most popular web developer.